Hi, and welcome back to Increase Microsoft and Google Suite Knowledge. This is the second part of our training, where we are aiming to shape the health and care workforce of tomorrow. The BeWell project addresses the need to prepare the health and care workforce for green and digital solutions introduced in the European health and care system to ensure that they can respond to current and future challenges. Today, we will discuss about managing and analyzing healthcare information using Microsoft Excel and/or Google Sheets in healthcare. Once again, my name is Monica Brinza. I work within the Department of Public Health at Babeș-Bolyai University, and we are one of the BeWell project partners. The learning objectives and outcomes targeted of this training are to create and import a basic spreadsheet and use it for data collection, entering data, applying a number format, create formulas to sort out and filter data, analyze data, and perform various calculations to share the work and collaborate with other team members. The EQF level targeted by this training is 5. In the second part of the training, we will discuss about Google Sheets. We will do a quick comparison between Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets, and then a brief recap before your quiz. Now, let's start with Google Sheets. Once again, let's search Google Sheets, and as expected, the first result is the one that is of interest for us. As in my case, I need to sign in, and here's the landing page of Google Sheets. If you don't have an account or if you are not signed in, click Sign In, and a new tab will appear. Now that we are signed in, this is the landing page. As you can see, these are some spreadsheets that I've worked with in the past, but for this training we will open a new one. To create a new spreadsheet, just click either in one of the templates that fits your needs or on blank to design it as you wish. By clicking on Title Spreadsheet, you can give the title that you need. For example, we will name it Patient Data. The advantage of using Google Sheets is that everything is automatically saved if you are connected to internet. And now about entering data. Similarly to Microsoft Excel, we can also import the data collected via Google Forms and already generated in a spreadsheet containing the responses with a self-assessed health status. And your data will be auto-saved in real time. For the purpose of this training, we will use the same data that we have used in Microsoft Excel. In order to apply a number format, or to distinguish between the different type of numbers, we can add a format. And now let's apply a format to our data. Similarly to Microsoft Excel, we can just click on the cell that we want to apply a format to, for example, this date that we have used in the other part as well. And just click on it, click on the Format tab, choose and click on Number, and then select the type of information that you will input into this specific cell. Because we will also use a date, we will just keep it as such. Now let's apply a formula. As you know, in Microsoft Excel, we have already applied a formula, which has been deleted now, so we will have to redo it. We'll just click on backspace to delete it, and we will put an equal sign to tell spreadsheet that we will do a calculation. Then we will select the C2 cell, we'll put the divide sign, we'll start a parenthesis because we'll have multiple calculation here. Then select the height, the B2 cell, we'll put the asterisk because we'll do a multiplication, and we will close the parenthesis. And then in order for the formula to be applied, we'll just click Enter. And now you see that here you have 25, but here we have the formula. And in order for our formula to be copied to the next cell, we will just click once again in the right lower corner and drag it down. And now here we have the formula applied as well. You can do this kind of calculations with all different type of formulas. For example, just if you want to subtract, for example, to see what is the difference between these two individuals, you can just click on C3, then put the minus sign and select the other cell, and then click Enter. And now you can see that the difference is of 10 kilos, but we will delete this. Similarly to Microsoft Excel, we will try to sort the data. Once again, we will select the entire column and we will go to the ribbon and to this funnel looking icon. And we will see that a new sign has appeared here. We will just click it and we will filter by value, and we want only those individuals with a height of 1.8 meters to appear. So we will click on them and we will see that now only those are visible. Or let's say that we will go back and we want to sort them. We will select once again the entire column, go to data, and we will select sort sheet from A to Z. And now let's say that we want to sort to see all our patients in the order of their height, from the lowest to the highest. Select once again the entire column, go to data, and go to sort sheet from A to Z. And we see that now we see the patients with the lower height and then those with the higher height. What about an automatic summation? Let's say that we want to calculate what is the total height of these individuals. Select all the data that you want to include in your calculation, press the sigma sign, and then just click on sum. And if you click enter, you will see that their total height is of 3.4 meters. And besides the simple calculations that we can do using the sigma signs, the options are countless. We can see that we can do from statistical calculations to logical to financial, engineer, and other countless options. And now let's say that you want to share this database with your colleagues. How can you do that? You can go to share and then select the people with whom you want to send it. You can either copy the link and send it via email or type in their email addresses. Just be careful on the type of access that you are giving them. You can give a restricted access so almost no one can see the work that you're doing, only the people at your organization or anyone with the link. Now let's do a quick comparison between Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets. While the interface of the two of them are quite similar, especially regarding the basic functionalities, once you are familiar with one of them, it will be easy for you to apply your knowledge to the other one. Now, I will highlight the differences between Google Sheets and Microsoft Excel so that you can understand when it is better to use one of these tools. For example, Microsoft Excel is great to use for a high volume of data, while Google Sheets is used for low volumes of data cells. When Microsoft Excel is not used for collaboration, Google Sheets is specifically designed for that. Microsoft Excel is the superior product in the case of statistical analysis and data visualizations, while Google Sheets is used to perform any kind of analysis. You have to do it manually. With Microsoft Excel, in order to collaborate, you first have to upload the data into OneDrive and then share it. While with Google Sheets, you can do that seamlessly online in 5 seconds. With Microsoft Excel, its biggest superpower is the formulas feature. It empowers you to create flowchart, pivot charts, and so on. While with Google Sheets, it offers a few basic data analysis features such as charts and graphs, but you might need to manually create charts and you won't be able to create a pivot chart. Microsoft Excel, it offers a wide array of advanced formulas, while Google Sheets, it offers a list of formulas from dates and financial and filters and math. Both of them are very strong applications, but you have to decide in which direction you go. As a homework, please develop the spreadsheet in our example, both in Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets, so that you can collect additional data. For example, gender, patient feedback, patient ID. And now that you have created that, filter the data so that only women are shown in the spreadsheet. And then calculate the average of the patient's rating. As for the quick recap, I will summarize now the key takeaways. We have discussed on creating and importing the basic spreadsheet and how to use it for collecting data. We entered data, we applied a format to it, we created formulas with that, we sorted and filtered it, we analyzed data and various calculations, and we shared our work. Thank you and stay tuned for our quiz.